were
That's
Me?
where you're docked.
Havoc.
That's the world that the ship is docked on.
Yeah, okay.
He
Why
just
am I
turns
pretty
180
stuff?
degrees, goes back like, yeah, here we are.
He was getting ready to leave, and then you said,
Yeah.
"First, take us to Havoc," and he's like, "We're there."
Oh, good. That's good. Okay. Safe journey.
I mean,
Are you
Havoc
alright?
is a world.
I'm gonna look over
He
to.
told you that he was in a bar on Havoc.
Yeah. No, I got that. I didn't know where the ship was though.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying that is the information you have for finding this guy.
I'm gonna look over at Tiawin. Are you alright, Captain Tiawin?
I've had better days. I
Well-
think.
I believe our luck is about to change.
Why's that?
I'm looking out of the ship. We are where we're supposed to be. And the ship stood here already. And we are not far away from our task.
Yeah, well, I guess so far things are looking up. Maybe I'm a little nervous though.
But anything can fix a little nervous. Here you go. I'm gonna hand her a chocolate bar.
Ooh,
One of the 3 I got.
okay. I'm gonna munch on the
Amazing
chocolate as a
stuff
hang
to put in
to the
your inventory. Chocolate.
house. That don't stay in the inventory for long, dude. You think I'm gonna write that down? It's gone. She's immediately eating that shit. Super happy about it as well. Oh, hang on. Before I do, can I do a medicine check on the chocolate bar?
If you like.
I haven't time for
Does it have nuts? I'm allergic to nuts.
That's a pretty good roll.
What are you trying to medicine the chocolate bar for? Are you trying
Is
to
it
find out if
poisoned? There's something on it? Is he trying to make me high?
Yes.
Golren, is it
No.
poisoned or are you trying to make her high?
No,
Yes.
none of it.
No, it was an either or question. I wasn't asking you. Was it poisoned or were you trying to make her high? That was the question.
If I had to choose out of those 2, then I would poison
Okay, no, it's a chocolate bar.
Cool. I'm gonna eat my chocolate bar then.
Okay.
I'm pretty happy about this. I got a chocolate bar.
It's while we're walking. So, now this... let me see if I understood this correctly, Captain Tiawin. We antagonized the man, we killed his dragon, we threw him back on the planet, and we threatened to kill him again. Am I understanding this correct?
Not exactly. It's more of we stumbled across him, asked him if he wanted to come. He was quite rude to me. He swiped at Vorian, charged the ship. Then we killed his dragon, and then we left him stranded, floating in space in his chariot until he could wave a ship down to get to Havoc, which took a while.
I see.
Basically, just trying to not say sorry, just make things better than what they were. The last thing I need is another bounty and another group of people chasing after me and my crew.
You have a very odd way of doing things.
I'm a very odd person.
I mean, if we had not antagonized him or killed his dragon in the first place, we would not be in such situations, yes?
Debatable. Not doing anything in the past has got us into trouble as well.
I see. Well, let's carry on.
We
Okay.
can't hear you, Casey, if you're talking.
Oh, sorry. I was just going to say, Tiawin and Golren, before you proceed, what spells do you have up on you?
I got sanctuary on both of us.
Okay.
I got nothing.
Ewan has that resurrection spell.
That's the,
Yeah,
that's the only,
She also has non-detection, which I'm assuming that doesn't affect the runes, but she still has non-detection.
the only
Why
thing
do I-
the only thing I plan to run is sanctuary, so I'm using a 3-hour one on both of us, and
Okay.
that's all I'm running.
What about
Because
vision?
I-
Any kind of vision?
Sanctuary.
No, none.
Well, she already has sanctuary. She's got that from the sword she's carrying. But
Ah, okay.
I casted that on you before you left.
Does Sanctuary stack?
No.
No.
I'm gonna make them not attack me twice as much.
Well, I imagine
It's
the
a
higher
science.
the DC would be the one they'd have to roll against.
Yeah, but that's not stacking. That's just overriding. So you walk off the ship. Where are you headed to?
Do I know of any bars around here? Any taverns?
You've never been to this sphere in your life. You literally passed through a few days ago without ever stopping.
Might I
I'm gonna go
recommend
find
something?
Dockmaster. Sorry?
Might I recommend something?
Are you there to recommend something?
No.
Well, it is fairly simple. I've seen this man before, haven't I?
Yeah?
I've
Wait,
seen
no, you were
the-
below deck, weren't you?
Yes, I was.
So
I
you have
haven't
not
him.
seen him before.
Oh, yes, I have, because when he attacked, I was... No, I was standing and hiding. Nope,
Yeah.
I've never seen him. Fuck.
You have
Actually-
not seen him.
It's a very simple solution. I walk up to a Dockmaster and can I find a Dockmaster here?
Yeah, you certainly can if you have a look around, yeah. He's in the
Yeah.
building that says Dockmaster's office.
Okay. I'm gonna knock on the door.
Come in.
Hello. Just wondering, do you know of any taverns that are big enough to hold a giant?
Do I look like a tour guide?
Sort of.
This short dwarf is hunched behind this big wooden desk with piles of paperwork around him.
I'm gonna throw him a bag of 100 gold. Will this
I could've
suffice, sir?
just
He kind of looks at the bag and looks at the two of you and he says, yeah, head down the 2nd Street, about a block, to Tavern Street.
You have a street called Tavern Street.
Don't most port towns?
I'm not going to question it. Okay. Head down Tavern Street.
Look for one of the big ones.
Thank you for your time, Master Dwarf. After you,
And he pockets his 100 gold.
100 gold. I could have just persuaded him. I'm quite a charming person.
I thought we were trying to make this easy and
Guys.
stay out of trouble. Am I wrong?
You know what?
You probably, yeah. If you just
Yeah.
walked into town, you might have seen the big signs for Tavern Street as well.
Oi.
We immediately walk out.
Yeah, you walk another 30 feet into
Tavern
town
Street.
to the first signpost, and it says Tavern Street with an arrow.
And you go like, oh no, opposite direction. Perfect. I wonder if they reached their destination. Hang on. No, they didn't.
I would totally expect him to send them into a trap. Be like, oh, give me money. Time to send with my friends.
Okay, let's head down Tavern Street. Do we see a bar big enough to hold a frost giant?
4 or 5 of them, actually.
Shit. Is there
Which
anyone
one?
on the street? Oh no. Everyone gone?
Which one would it be, Captain Tywin?
Either that one, that one, that one, that one, or that one.
I'm gonna walk to the first one and just look inside. Do I see any giants?
Roll me perception.
Can I see the giant? You cannot. Okay. All clear.
I do not have advantage.
You do see a giant, yes.
Does
Captain
he look like
Tywin,
Roger? Yes?
there is a giant in this establishment. Is this the one you were talking about?
He has bright, kind of reddish orange hair and slightly bronze skin.
No, that looks like not look like a frost giant.
More like
And
a
I
fire
think it would be
giant.
racist to assume he knows who the frost giant is. So
I have no clue. Moving on.
let's go to the next one. Go to the next tavern that's big enough to hold a frost giant.
Okay.
This can take forever.
as you walk into that one, who wants to roll perception on this one?
Already done.
You
Oh, no,
see
he let the heal do it.
4 giants in this one.
Do they look like Godric?
2 of them are frost giants.
2 of them are frost giants. Do they look like Godric?
No.
Yeah.
They
was gonna cast-
they both look to be wearing quite heavy furs and fur cloaks and things. In fact, they both look vaguely like each other.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think they are brothers, Captain Tywin?
Are you saying that all frost giants look the same?
You racist. Fuck.
I do not know. They-
To be honest,
like
I
I've met
know
one.
he is. You know what? I'm just going to cast sending. I'll ask where he is.
It only took you 2 bars to figure that one.
Well, I didn't realize you were going to be such a dick, so I'll cast sending and ask which tavern he's at.
Okay, you randomly picked a bar on the world and thought he was going to be in the first bar.
Well, he seemed kind of desperate. He seemed like, I'm just going to find the closest bar I can find because I don't know anything about this.
Is that you clearing
clearing
your
your
throat or
throat?
wanting to say something, Doc?
Yeah, you
I do
want to
wanna
really
say
impossible
something,
to
yeah,
fucking
I do
tell.
want to say something. Yeah,
What do you want to
You
say?
can't.
Get
can't.
rich to die trying.
not there.
Don't you possess the message spell?
I possess
Or
the
sending?
sending spell. Yes,
Yeah, sending.
I'm not watching them.
You can't, especially with Tia having non-detection on.
Yeah,
Scry Golden, see what's up.
I believe non-detection would still blank out if he's in the immediate vicinity of Tywin.
Yeah, does that even mean?
No,
Yeah.
it just stops divination spells targeted on her.
Oh, okay.
At least I
Yeah,
believe
but-
so. Let me double
But
check.
doesn't that mean that he can't respond?
Okay, I
The
cast
target
sending.
cannot be targeted by any divination magic and cannot be perceived through scrying sensors.
It doesn't. Well, yeah.
So everything would appear, but Tywin would not be there.
That would be concerning.
Who is this fish man?
Yeah,
Anyway, what do you send?
Godric, there's 5 taverns here that are big enough to hold you. Which one are you at?
5 taverns? There's only 2 taverns even in this town. What are you...
You're on the other side
He's
of
in
the
a town.
planet.
He's not on a fucking dock.
Well, I mean, the dock is the docks of one of the big cities. But you never asked what continent he was on, what city he was in. You just...
Oh, you're on Earth? Okay, I know that place. Give me a second.
if you, Tywin could ask
Blind
for
leading
help
the
from
blind here, everybody.
I will burn another fucking 3rd level slot and ask him which fucking city he's in.
someone. Ask for the name of the tavern.
Yeah, no, that won't help. I mean, come on, dude. If you were to,
Hey,
like,
You would know by this point that you could just go use sending from the ship. Free.
I'm not going back to the ship at this point.
They're making ready to leave.
That's a plane shift, man. That's a much higher level spell.
No, she's like 30 feet
Oh, wow,
from the ship.
sanctuary.
No, she's
I'm
like
gonna
2
ask-
blocks from the ships now.
Godric, which city are you in and what is the name of the tavern? I'm losing my patience.
Do you put that in the message?
No, that's just a Jamie comment.
He tells you he's in the town of Northrun, in the Dead Wolf Tavern.
Okay. Do I have any idea where that is? I tell Goran. Goran, do you know any idea where that is? completely forgot what they were called already.
I don't know. Do I?
You've never left Atlantean before this trip.
No,
That's also-
I'm using the spell locate object to and name the tavern and see if I know where it is.
What's the range on locate object?
1,000 feet.
No, it's not within 1,000 feet.
I go back to Stockmaster.
I'm gonna look over to Tiawin. I am sorry, Tiawin, but I have never been in this place before.
Yeah. This is interesting.
You
Go
can
back.
designate
I'll
a
be right
target
there.
with plane shift. You don't need to know
Oh,
where
you're
it
from
is.
Australia? Do you know Tony? Tony's from Australia.
No,
You gotta know
you don't
Tony.
need to
I
know.
love Tony, man.
Yeah.
He's such a great guy.
He was like, no,
You
I
gotta
don't
know
see
a
it.
Tony.
But he's
Name
from
the
Australia
location
too.
of the plane shift.
I'm
Actually,
going
do
to
know
talk.
a Tony. He's in jail though.
Oh, there we go. That sounds
Well,
like Tony.
okay, we'll send my regards to Tony.
Yeah.
Or won't.
Does the dwarf say that too? Like, oh, Tony's a town drunk.
You go back to the tavern master.
Go back. Yeah, go back to the Dockmaster.
Okay? Yeah, sorry, the dock master, not the tavern master. Yeah.
This time I just straight up walk right up to the desk and put my hands on the desk and I go, look, I'm having a really bad year.
You look.
2 years, really. It's been a while since I've had a good day. Can you please, for the love of God, tell me insert name of city and insert name of tavern? I forgot what they were called.
I'm throwing 100 gold to him.
Oh my god!
This is like Sinclair docking the ship.
Money at people.
Oh my goodness!
What's happening? Guys! Why?
Okay, since Jamie can't remember the name that we just said 2 minutes ago, roll an intelligence check to see if Tiawin can.
I did give her guidance before, so you can add a D4 to that. I even linked it in chat. Just saying.
You do remember the city of Northrun and the Northrun and the Dead Wolf Tavern.
Okay. Kind sir, do you know where Northrun is? And the Deadbane, Wolfbane?
Oh
Yes,
my
that's
god,
right,
you're gonna get
Jamie, that's
located
entirely
through.
right. No, you nailed it. You nailed it.
No, that's a that's
You
a
nailed it.
shifter sex
That's
house.
the place.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dead Wolf Bang. Yeah, Dead Wolf
Yeah,
Bang.
no,
Designed
she
for
nailed it.
designed for
That's the place.
shifters and lycanthropes.
And
I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Do you know where Northrun is?
Ma'am, you appear to be in a laughing fit. I don't know if you're having such a bad day.
Oh shit.
And the Dead
This-
Wolf Tavern is.
This dwarf.
Oh my god, Casey.
Yo, are you
now
He's also yes. I'm.
Jamie's out. That's a,
Oh gosh.
Everyone has just mentally checked out.
Yeah.
That's like, yeah, no, I'm on vacation right
it only
now.
takes 200 gold to do it.
The dwarf picks up the other bag of gold and smiles, looks at you a bit strangely, and then points to the wall behind you, where there is a
I'm
map
looking for the map.
of the world on the wall.
Look, Tiawin, there is a map on this wall.
Is there also a carriage or like a transport service they can use?
How far away
Okay.
is the tavern?
If you imagine Earth,
Yeah.
You're in Miami, and he's in Ontario.
Oh, that's not too
That's-
far.
It's not that much of a distance, Jamie.
It's
I don't know
basically
what that
up
means.
the entire American coast.
You're basically going from south to north.
Yeah, you're going up the eastern seaboard kind of thing.
And how long does that take by car? 7 days?
About
somewhere about that. Okay, so
How
let's
fast
a
is
modern-
my cloud?
A modern ship travels it, in 4 or 5 days.
yeah,
So-
there you go.
Captain Tewin, are we teleporting to this place now then?
Yeah,
Please.
are you able to teleport?
The dwarf is kind of looking at you going, I could book you passage on a ship. It'd probably be cheaper than asking me another question.
I'm looking at the dwarf. Are you saying that your services are expensive?
Well,
Oh my goodness.
I've answered 2 questions and you've given me 200 gold, so...
Golrod, I'm not sure what it's like on Atlantean, but you don't just throw money at people when you want to ask
Oh,
questions.
no, it's fine. I don't mind at all.
No, don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. He's wrong. Listen to me. Oh shit.
No, don't listen to her. No.
Natural
That'll be
one.
another 100 gold.
Okay, I turn back to the Dockmaster. When's the nearest ship headed to Northrung? Leaving.
He grabs a ledger and flips it over and he says, dawn tomorrow.
Oh fuck me.
Is there
Um,
I'm
That costs extra.
working at the
Is-
moment.
Sorry, Captain Tewin.
Maybe
Is there,
this evening.
Maybe later. I get off at 8.
is there no such thing
Are
as
you
a
the type of special harlot that pays me to have sex?
I would totally be up for that.
Yes.
I
This
fucked
is awesome.
money. Okay.
Is there no such thing as a teleportation circle in this place, Master Dwarf?
Well, I suppose the
Economy is bad.
Mages Guild might have one, but they don't really let non-members use those.
Do you have a name of said people in said Mages Guild?
Huh?
Do you have any name of any chief or master or lord or guild master or similar from the Mages Guild in said town?
I know where the tower is. It's the big tower towards the middle of town. I don't really deal with those guys much.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn around and look at the map. I am ready when you are, Captain Tewin.
I'm gonna quickly run out and just see if the gem's still docked. Or if it's already left.
It probably has left by now.
Just shut up, might not be.
You
Of
actually
course you roll.
you actually see it about 300 feet up, lifting off.
300 feet? Okay, I'm gonna dimension door onto it. I'm gonna grab Golrun and dimension door onto it.
What's the range of Dimension Door?
500 feet?
Okay, yes, you
200
can, you
feet.
can
Damn it!
200 feet. Do you want to Dimension Door 200 feet up?
Yeah,
No.
do that, and then
That's a leading question, Jamie.
it's
Don't,
2 dimension
don't,
doors.
don't-
Come on, you have 2
No,
4th level
no.
spells.
Hold on, guys. I'll be
Huh?
back in 1 minute. Sorry about that.
You can dimension door 200 feet up, and then another 200 feet to the deck.
Just walk through one door into another.
Yeah,
I don't get
it
why
only
you don't
takes one.
just
You're only
teleport.
falling. You're only falling approximately 3 seconds before it goes off again. One action.
If I do that, I've burnt 2 level 5 slots and a level 6 slot.
I mean,
Worth
Hmm.
it.
You know what? This will give the guys. I'll just turn to Goron. This will give the guys more time to, explore the temple and the town and everything. Maybe
Yeah.
tomorrow is not that bad.
There's a positive spin to this.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
looking
trying to
at
find
the
the positives,
POV.
madman.
Not really
Sorry?
understanding what you. I'm looking at you, not really understanding what you're saying, and then why do we not just travel there? I can teleport us there right now if you wish.
Okay, let's just do that then.
oh, that dog.
Okay.
That dog.
Yeah, puppy.
On the screen.
Alright.
Get here.
I am here, but I'm drying a very wet puppy.
Oh.
No, you just wanna pet him. You just wanna pet him. Just be honest.
Her.
It's all right. It's all right.
So,
It's
Casey,
been- yep.
we're just teleporting circle to the Mages Guild.
Okay.
Doc's just gonna die.
Can
Like,
you
oh,
teleport the circle to a circle that you don't know of? Or you don't know the coordinates of?
No, you need the sigil sequence.
Yeah.
Oh, you need a sequence. Ah,
Yeah, you need
crap.
the address to get there. It's been very hot
Okay,
here,
go
so
on.
we've had a pool of water out. So she's been running through it. And then making a
Golan,
mess
I
of
might
the
be able
house.
to sneak into the Mages Guild and find the teleportation circle.
But is there a Mages Guild in the current town which we can talk to, Captain Dewey?
Yeah, that's what the dwarf just said.
If you're sneaking into the guild,
Why
why
are
do you
we
need
not
the
walking?
teleportation circle to walk there?
No,
Did-
just,
You wanted,
Don't ask questions. When you ask questions, faulty parts of the plan are obvious. So
you know what? Let's find a tavern. Let's book passage. Find a tavern. Let's just chill out for the night. We'll
But-
leave at dawn tomorrow.
I would like to go to the Mages Guild, Captain Dewey.
Okay,
what could
let's go to the
possibly-
Mages Guild. Then once that's planned, then we'll find
I'll-
a tavern.
are you booking? Are you booking passage?
How much does booking passage cost, Mr.
10
Dwarf?
10 gold each.
Fuck it, yeah. Okay, we'll book passage just in case as a backup plan.
Okay.
I give the man 100 gold. He said.
I'm surprised he didn't say 200 gold.
Grab Golan's arm.
No, he'd already
No.
said that the tickets would be cheaper than asking him more questions at that rate.
No, I'm walking to the Mages Guild. I looked at the map and I'm walking. Because that's
Okay,
where
yeah,
we're going.
like he said, it's very obvious which one's the Mages Guild. You walk out of the Dockmasters, you look towards the middle of town, there is a castle, and there is a kind of shimmering, glowing tower. I'll
Oh,
allow
what
you to
shim-
guess which one is which.
I'm
The
going
castle.
to the shimmering glowing tower.
It takes you about 15 minutes to walk to the center of town,
Okay.
where you find two armed guards standing outside of a gate, which then seems to lead into a courtyard and to the tower.
I'm going to approach one of the guards. Because
The-
it's not open, isn't it?
No, the gate's not open, no.
I'm going to approach one of the guards then.
He kind of gives a respectful bow as you come close.
Evening. My name is Golden. I would like to know what price it would be and how I could access the teleportation circle to move to the other town.
He kind of looks at you for a minute, and he says, I'm a gate guard. I don't really know much about how much the mages charge for their services.
Okay. Do you know who knows? Can I speak to that person, please?
Well, let me have a roll and see if he does know anyone. He thinks about it for a few minutes. He says, well, there's Master Aldrin. He runs one of the jewelry shops in town that sells magical amulets.
Nope.
He might be able to let you know who could assist.
Master Aldrin, you say?
Yes.
Is it only required to have the name of the person using sending? Can't remember.
I'll scroll up a bit.
With a creature you are familiar.
Yeah, I'm not familiar.
No.
You can pretend to be familiar.
My
Uh,
Roll a
friends,
deception.
hello!
So,
Try to trick yourself.
I'm
Trick
looking at the guard.
yourself. Trick yourself.
I'm looking at the guard. So, Master Guard, would it not be suffice to say that if we could walk in this door and up to the Mages Guild, we could talk to said representative?
I can't let anyone in who's not a member or an acolyte.
But what if the captain that I have with me wishes to become a member?
She has to go to the recruiting center in town, and then the recruiter will bring her in as an acolyte.
But I went there and it was shut.
He kind of looks up at the sun and he says, "It shouldn't be shut for another hour."
Yeah, no, that's
Maybe
what I
two until
thought.
dark.
We got there and there was a sign on the door and it said it was shut for the day.
Oh well, have to try again tomorrow then, maybe.
Oh, please, we're so desperate right now. We need to get to another place really quickly. My master's there. He's got acolyte business to do, and I need to help him.
That's so convincing, Jamie.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I
Your
mean,
friend-
if I
you-
ever heard that, I would absolutely go, "Oh my god, yes."
You
Coolrin just
deserve,
said
you
you wanted-
deserve a Grammy.
Coolrin just said you wanted to join the Mages Guild.
Oh, no. This Mage's Guild doesn't mean there's another Mage's Guild that I don't have a master in.
Oh my god.
So
Genius.
now you're wanting to double dip on the guilds that can't stand
Yeah.
each other, and you've admitted to being a member of the other one.
Oh my god.
You're making this so much harder than it has to be. So much harder.
This is
I
so awesome.
want to do, but I can't
This
do it
is
because
great.
my guy doesn't know.
Gulren, give him a arcane bar. Do it. Do it now.
Do not.
Yeah,
He
giving
can have one.
giving trade bars to gate guards always works out well.
Yes.
Yes.
Exactly.
I know
Yes,
from
definitely.
experience. Don't do it.
No, he knows from experience. Only fun things, fathers, happens when you do it. Go.
Exactly.
Go ahead.
I just don't understand why, if they could teleport to the Mages Guild, they couldn't just teleport to the city.
We didn't
They
teleport to the
can't.
Mage's Guild
You
before.
guys can. You can plane shift to another place and then plane shift back.
I know, but my guy doesn't know that because he's not smart enough to know that.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Well, Kiwan's done it. Kiwan's done it with Susha before, so
Oh, this is great.
Tiawan's done it with Susha. There's the headline of the night.
Susha's like
Hey,
brought Kiwan along.
Elrin, you can plane shift, can't you?
Yes, I believe I have 3, maybe 4 in me left for the day before my energies are consumed.
Can you
That
plane
makes
shift
sense.
to North Run then?
No, I believe that is in the same plane we are currently on.
He's right.
Okay. I'm just trying to think for a second before I lose my mind.
Too late.
Oh, this is
Go with the
awesome.
map. Where is somewhere nearby that I can plane shift to? Night. Okay. We actually ported on night, didn't we?
Yeah, you spent a couple months in night.
Okay. Can you plane shift to night and then plane shift to North Run? Are you able to do that?
Absolutely.
Okay. Let's do that then. Before you give away any more gold and chocolate bars.
More
Thank you
importantly,
for your
chocolate
time,
bars.
He
gentlemen.
thinks the arcane
Take this
trade bars are
chocolate bar.
chocolate. He's like giving it to children and shit.
I just
Okay.
like the mental picture of him going for, like, taking out the chocolate bar, sticking it inside his coat pocket, like, for your troubles.
Actually, I kind
gives
of
him a
want
wink,
to
like,
do that, but I can't.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna look at Tywin. Shall we go then? And reach out on him.
Sorry?
Shall we go then?
Yes.
I'll double plane shift. I got 1 spell left for the day after.
That's okay. That's doable.
Boy, oh boy.
Not 1 spell, but 1 7th level left. That is.
You could have done that from the beginning too.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I didn't know.
Deep breaths.
I'm loving this inside.
Ivorian is
Oh,
following
wait.
us. He's
Are you?
very confused.
Hold on, Doc. What are you? Is that
Is that what?
the message that you just sent me?
I did earlier. It's a while ago.
Oh, I've just noticed it.
Thank you.
Is it still
Yes.
okay?
That was a while ago, but yes.
So are you still doing that now before they depart?
No.
No.
It's completely different now. It doesn't matter anymore.
Okay. Never mind then. Let me just have a quick look at my notes then.
Golrin. If anyone asks, we were trying to cover our tracks, so no one would follow us.
Absolutely.
You made even bigger tracks.
That's not suspicious.
We're circling back in on ourselves, like you do, to confuse people.
Yeah, of course. Confuse people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
guys, I think this affair is just taking things
Except
too
for
far.
the people that you've confused are yourselves. So really,
That is a very clever.
Where
plan.
are we? What are we doing?
Who are we trying to avoid, might I ask?
Sorry?
Who are we trying to avoid?
Ourselves.
Goddamn business.
Just go with it, okay?
ourselves.
Okay.
Each of you give me a perception check.
21.
2 ones in a night.
Oh, this is amazing. Oh, guys.
Golrin, that was a 21 though, isn't it?
See, I needed this. It's Monday. I needed to laugh. It's great.
Oh man. Golrin,
Too low, huh?
you plane shift to night.
Yeah.
Arrive somewhere near the docks because that was the part of it that you kind of saw the best when you were there. And before you plane shift back, just as you're getting ready to cast the next spell, you hear a young boy. You know that you saw them here last time. Basically, they were news criers.
Okay.
And he is shouting about armies on the march. Armies take New Sphere every day. And also something to the effect of invaders from all sides.
All sides. Okay. I'm going to look over at Tywin. Did you hear that?
No.
Ah, the criers
Ew.
are on the. The criers are talking about it. It's the invaders are taking all sides currently. Apparently, there is new spheres being lost every day. I'm casting plane shift.
And then you plane shift.
You don't
As-
let her finish her
as Tia
sentence.
As Tywin is hearing you say
Tywin.
that,
Tywin can stop me because I have to finish talking and then start casting, so she can stop me in the spell.
Mhm.
I just look over, are there any, like, newspapers or anything like that? Like,
as you're hearing that, you look over. Now you do hear the boy as he's repeating the message again.
armies on the march, take new spheres every day. Attacked on...
Invaders,
what was it?
invaders from all sides.
Invaders from all sides. Okay.
And he is holding up newspapers.
Oh, hang on. Just 2 seconds, Golrin. I'll run over to one of the boys.
Oh.
How much for a newspaper?
2 silver, miss.
Flick him 2 silver.
Extra.
100 gold.
I'll flick him 2 silvers.
Where's that guy's business sense? Gotta be.
I'm gonna look over to
ambitious.
Tywin for a second. Where did you send the ship, by the way?
Tonight.
But aren't Night being invaded on all sides?
Well, there's 4 sides. Maybe night isn't one of them. I'm looking optimistically. Let's just quickly get to North Front.
I'm spell shifting. I'm blade shifting back.
Okay. Dear Lord.
And this time,
This guy gives away religion.
and I know I didn't specify Kitsy, but I think it's quite obvious that I'm going to the tavern.
Right. Okay. Fair enough.
Oh boy. Fantastic.
I
Wow.
love playing characters that have no clue whatsoever. It's actually quite brilliant.
Oh goodness.
Buddy.
Okay.
Just have to catch my breath for a minute.
He's a good boy. Yeah, you're right. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, you dummy. Thank you, buddy.
Hey, if your boyfriend is here, just mute your mic. It's getting awkward. We can hear all of it.
Maybe Jamie wants you to hear all of it.
You've got a big penis, yes you do.
I'm just gonna cut that one thing right there and just put that on loop on
Oh my
YouTube.
god, can't you see him? Hang on.
There he is. Oh,
He's got a little coat on. Because he's been shaven.
Okay. Yeah, I'm making notes about you bouncing across the spheres and
Being retarded.
being retarded.
yeah.
It's like the first thing I thought about when we were going to start this, I was like, okay, so where are we going? And it's like, that can't be right. That was like the first thing that hit me.
I mean, you know, I've got great messages in here like this one. I've already put that in there, but it's just a great message.
Yeah.
Can I plane shift to Mount Havoc? We teleported there with a teleportation circle.
Oh, great. Casey, if people are going to see this in the WID, you gotta put it in the Roll20 chat.
This is the session note that I'm typing.
Okay.
I was just copying things out of that for you, but it will be in there.
Discovering that he is in a tavern in city quarter, a part of the world away. Okay. Sounds fair.
So you teleport to the Dead Wolf Tavern. You arrive at the door of a very large warehouse-looking building that has a sign that looks like a wolf's head that has been cut off.
I'm gonna look over at Steven. I believe that this is correct. Yes?
It had a wolf in the title, didn't it? Definitely had a
Yes,
wolf in the title. Yeah.
It did.
Definitely replaced him. Let me do the talking. Don't speak.
Absolutely.
Give him
Please
money.
don't. Please
I am not-
hire a lawyer first, or something. I don't.
Let's go to hell. Sign a contract.
Oh, geez.
Yes.
Dying,
Yes, do that.
That makes perfect sense.
Yes.
Okay. In all seriousness, Goran, don't speak. Just let me do the talking.
Absolutely.
We need some sort of safe word. You can instantaneously send us back to Osterna, yes?
Yes.
Don't fucking madman. Shut up.
What is said word?
Let's make it cookies.
Jenga.
Cookie. Anything to do with cookies. If I start
Cookie.
mentioning cookies, just grab my arm and send us to Osterna.
You have it.
yours.
Sorry?
Nothing.
Absolutely, madam. So, after you.
Okay. Let's see if we can find
You get inside and see that they're having a bake sale.
Oh my goodness, it's cookies, and then
having a bake sale at a tavern called Dead Wolf.
You walk in and you look around and quite easily notice the brooding frost giant towards the back of the tavern with no less than a dozen mugs strewn out on the table in front of him.
Oh, good lord, he's drunk. This is going to be fun.
What is the problem with that?
Sorry?
You want me to sober him up?
No. Let's see how this goes. This looks like fun.
After you, madam.
Do you have a look at the newspaper at all before you go in, or do you just leave it?
No, I'm going to look at it later.
Okay. You head in.
Okay. walk up to Godric, just staring, waiting for him to make eye contact.
Nearly a
Fucking
minute.
hell.
Nearly a minute passes before he lifts his head up off the table, and looks at you, kind of blurry-eyed. He says, "Ah, yes. Another drink, please."
You've insulted me once before, Godric. You can cut it out now.
I hadn't thought I'd insulted any of the tavern girls in this tavern yet. He kind of looks at you, and then you can see he's starting to maybe focus a little bit more. He kind of looks at me and he says, "All of you little people look alike. I just need another drink."
I'm looking at
Goldric,
Tia.
can you go to the bar and get the frost giant another drink, please?
Absolutely, Captain Tywin. I'm going to buy a drink for.
Oh, I'm going to grab his arm before he walks away and pull him back.
Mhm.
It doesn't cost 100 gold.
Oh,
Just
how much
ask
is
the
it?
bartender how much it costs before you start throwing money at him. Okay. Send him away.
100 gold worth of beer, please. Wait!
I'm walking down. So
Is he, what is he sitting at? Is he sitting at some sort of table? How tall is this frost giant? Because I asked that before, but I never got an answer.
1 second, and I will actually look up his height.
Serious face. Serious face.
Hmm?
Serious. I'm being serious.
Oh, is that what that is?
Serious. Serious.
He's
You gotta say it at least 3 more times.
he's about 22 feet tall.
Okay, that's all right.
He
Can I sit at his
he is
table at all?
huge in size.
Yeah. Am I able to sit at his table, climb up onto the table?
You would have to climb to get to the chair that the chairs at the table he's on.
I'll do that.
Okay.
Well, does Jamie have the climber's kit in her item list?
Shut up.
Give me a climbing athletics check.
Athletics?
Well, yeah, that's what climbing is.
Yeah, you're welcome, Jamie.
Fuck.
Nice.
It's not bad.
It's not that difficult to climb a chair to a giant's table.
But I make it look difficult.
Yeah, you managed to get up there, but you managed to make it look difficult. Yes. And he is chuckling by the time you get up there.
Yes, yes, this is very amusing, isn't it?
Wow. Funniest thing I've seen today.
Ugh.
Or is it today? What day is today?
I have no idea. Let's just... Let's talk.
this is going great.
You asked,
Now-
I asked. We
I'm coming
arranged a
back with the
meeting.
bear, I assume.
Yeah, you're not quite back yet, but
We arranged a meeting and here I am. Are you ready to talk or not?
oh, you're that little one.
Uh-huh.
You're the one that
Thank you.
said Austerna was frozen.
Yes. That would be me. Sorry. Can I help you?
Don't you know the frost world is always frozen? That's why they call it a frost world.
I said Austerna was frozen, not Ison. The whole of Austerna is frozen.
I don't think I believe you. He goes to lean back in his chair,
Well, don't fall back.
and leans very heavily but does not fall.
Sorry, hang on. Get down.
Kese?
Yep.
I want to do this while we're talking.
Okay. On him.
Yeah.
What's your DC?
Yeah, I was checking. It's 8 plus modifier, isn't it? Plus
Yes.
proficiency. Then it's 5, 10, 28. 18, sorry.
18.
Yeah.
He has decent modifiers, but not that decent.
Mm. I'm just if something he says is a miss, I'll just make a note of it, okay?
Okay. Surface thoughts. Beer. I look like an idiot. Beer. I've let down my family. Beer.
Wow.
She's kind of cute if she wasn't so small. I think I'm going to throw up.
Yeah.
That's the surface thoughts you get from him.
Mm.
And you do arrive back with the beer, which cost you 5 silver.
5 silver. Okay.
Do you even have any silver?
Nope, I have EP. That's
What
what
a
I've been,
change.
that's what I've been giving him. Fuck, I hate this trade value. Is it 1
Did
to
you
10?
say EP?
Yeah, he has electrum pieces.
Why would you have Oh, because fucking Atlantean.
That's what they
Yeah.
use.
It was 5 silver, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I hate this trade value. Okay, fixed.
Yeah, you Doc had platinum because you knew that you were leaving, and the Rhaegar had some platinum stockpiles. So.
No, I didn't have platinum.
Oh no, that's right. You didn't. You didn't. Yeah.
I had adamantium coins.
You had an adamantium. Yeah.
So I'm here.
You said you could take me to Osterna.
I did.
Well, all right then.
Why
Let's
don't you
go.
believe me when I tell you that Osterna is frozen over?
Because Osterna shouldn't be frozen over.
Do you have any idea why it would be?
Because you're wrong.
Think harder, Godric.
That was his constitution to not throw up when trying to think hard.
But, oh, there's gonna be a waterfall of vomit if you feel that. And it's gonna be all over you, buddy.
That'll be fun.
Okay, I'm thinking about preparing the spell Control Water.
Oh no! Oh, that's fucking nasty. Oh fuck. Oh, you're not gonna be a water bender. You're gonna be a vomit bender. Fucking.
Wrong but not all of that's liquid, so it wouldn't work on all of it.
Oh no! Shit! Fuck! No! Stop it!
And also, can you control stomach acid?
That's fucking nasty. Fuck.
You could pull all of the water from the beer out of the rest of it, and just the rest of it would hit.
Oh, that would be nasty.
No, this is nasty. It is. We're there.
He kind of thinks for a minute. He says, "The only way Osterna could be frozen is if no, that couldn't happen anyway, though.
Oh, tell us. All sorts of good ones.
Well, I mean, the throne. Well, my dad used to say the throne called to its king. But Mr. Uncrowned, useless king, well, he wasn't one of us. So why would it freeze over?
Are you saying if all the uncrowned king sat up on the throne, Battlestirner would freeze over?
Is that what I said? No. I said the throne calls to its king. You don't need to call for something if it's already there.
It doesn't entirely answer my question.
Well, it doesn't entirely question my answer either.
What? Try to slap it in the face.
Let's make this difficult. Okay.
He kind of looks at you and he says, "So, are we going? I think I'm ready."
You're certainly not ready. Goloran, are you able to cure the drunkenness?
I would assume so. The
Now,
body usually.
hold on a minute.
The body
I
usually-
worked hard to get this drunk.
The body usually takes in a certain amount of alcohol per unit consumed. Now, depending on how long it was since he last, well, I can't remember the scientific word for pee.
Oh, urinated.
Urinated. That kind of. But I would
I
assume
know
that
the
his
important
drunkenness is about 10% over the top of what his ability to cope with the drunkenness is. So yes, I would assume so. It is, after all, just a disease or a poison.
Bearing in mind
That's
that the drink that you've just brought him,
Hmm?
you struggled to carry back because it is basically a keg with a handle.
Yeah, I figured. But I'm thinking like this Great Restoration should cure him of it anyhow. At least remove the drunkenness, because it takes away poison. So that's my thought anyhow. I have one left for today, so. Anyhow, after a lot of scientific bibble babble, I'm going to say, so I believe that it is very much possible to cure him of his current situation.
I worked hard to get this drunk.
Godric, I am not taking you to a Sterner if you're this drunk.
Well, I'm not taking you if I'm sober.
Okay then,
That makes perfect sense.
Goloran,
Yeah.
did we
No,
get
you
to
can't
even...
argue with that.
What was that, Captain?
Sorry.
Shall we go get some tea and cookies then?
Absolutely, Captain. If
Did
you follow me.
forget the reason why you came here in the first place?
I think they did.
Okay.
Oh. I'm going to look over at the giant. Oh, by the way, this means that we are leaving you here, and you will never get to Esterno.
Now, wait a minute. That's not right. We had a
But-
deal.
Only
I don't
if
believe we did.
I'm sure I remember a deal.
I don't remember a deal. Do you remember a deal, Goloran?
The only deal I remember was that was the one you made, where we will take him to the store if he is sold.